Thank you. What I said was very clear, which is there's a fact here, and the fact is that every country in the European Union has a veto on any new country being able to join. That is a fact. And I wanted to correct the record on Sunday when it was suggested that this wasn't a fact. And I did so, and I think everyone can now see that what I've said is right. The person who made those statements got it wrong. You know, that's life. That's something, we don't always get things right, but that's what has happened. And so the record is now properly corrected, and everyone can see that we have a veto on any other country joining the EU, just as the other 27 do. And look, in this debate, of course you're going to have people making passionate arguments, and you're going to have people within the same political party having a discussion about the advantages and disadvantages. But I think on matters of fact, it's just very important to get the facts straight. How many routes do you do out of Bristol? Lots of routes? Loads. The campaign wanting us to leave the EU, of course they're always going to say this is Project Fear or something else, because they don't want to address these issues. The more, some of them admit the economy would take a hit, but it's a price worth paying. Some of them are pretending it wouldn't take a hit. But of course they don't want us to talk about these things. But I say, if you are making a decision this big, you really need to think through the economic consequences. And what I would say to people in our country is, for the last 6 years, people have worked incredibly hard to get us out of the difficult economic situation that we were in after the crash and the recession. And you can see it with over 2 million more people in work. Inflation is down, wages are growing ahead of inflation. Our economy is growing, we're succeeding around the world again. Let's not put that at risk. We've worked so hard and come so far, we shouldn't do anything that puts us onto the wrong track as well. So if you, here we are, the lady here comes the microphone. There's a lot of opportunities out there. My worry is if we vote to leave, I think we would spend the next few years trying to renegotiate our relationship with Europe. We'd have to renegotiate what our trade relationship is with Europe. We'd then have to renegotiate what our trade relationship is with all of the major economies that Europe has a trade deal with. This process could take as much as 10 years. And I don't want young people starting out on their working life with a sort of 10 years of uncertainty surrounding the British economy. And if anyone thinks this is an overestimate, Greenland left the European Union, 60,000 people, mostly a fish-based economy, so it shouldn't be too difficult. It took them 3 years to negotiate their exit.